finally I got called in. They were doing testing over at this other studio.
Mm-hmm.
The stunt coordinator called me up and said, "Hey, I hear you're pretty good at this motion capture stuff. Can you come in and help us do some tests?" We're still in the testing phase. And then I went in, and then immediately I got kind of sucked in. Because I think my experience in the motion capture world for a lot of, especially at that time, good performers who would get pulled into that stage. One, James Cameron's pretty intimidating. When you first get to know him and first get on set, and then you see all this technology, and a lot of the performers just didn't know what that was, how to operate in those scenes. So I got on set, I felt, this is home. I'd been already doing the motion capture stuff for almost a decade up to that time. And
you're probably one of the most experienced dudes working in that part of the business at the time. I mean,
yeah, at the time, even now, I'd say, look at the years I've racked up in the motion capture field, from owning my own studio to actually being in just, I don't know, at this point, hundreds of games probably. Then at that time, still several games. And also the sort of the stunt coordinator and the type of work we were doing, it was very intense. It was very fast paced. And I had my experience working with Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung in the Hong Kong film industry, which is, to me, it felt like home. When I got on the set, it felt like all of the Hong Kong peeps mixed in with all the motion capture peeps, and it just was like, oh, this is home. This is where I belong. Where that can be, again, a lot of very
intimidating for an actor.
So they were actors were coming and going. And then my friend kept recommending me. Once I got on there, they're like, "Oh, this guy's, he gets it," and they kept asking me to stay. And then eventually they're like, "So Reuben, we want you to be the main stunt double for Jake Sully." Right, that works.
Yeah,
I'll
take it.
Job security for the next 4 years.
4 years it took. Holy shit! I didn't realize it took that long. I mean, I knew it was like over a year, but my God, 4 years.
Yeah, it was on and off. The first year was like solid. I was on set every day, and then they took the crew down to New Zealand to do the live action shoots. And I had, at the time, I was running a production company, a motion capture company, and I was producing the video game Resident Evil 5. And when they went to New Zealand, then we were already in pre-production, and then I had 6 months of motion capture on that game. So I stayed. And then right when we wrapped up the capture portion and started getting into post, they returned from New Zealand. And then it was, I was on between my production company and on and off doing pickup shots for Avatar for another, 3 years.
3 years of pickup shots.
It was literally 3 years of pickup shots. Yeah.
I remember, 3 days of pickup shots. Be like, oh boy, we got our work cut out for us. You get your schedule, and it's 3 years. Okay. Yeah. My God, the movie came out though. So, I mean, fun. A lot happened to you while you were on set and working. I mean, like, first of all, the movie itself, I don't know who hasn't seen it yet. I think everyone has seen it, or they should have seen it. Although once in a while I hear someone say, I finally watched Avatar, and I'm like,
I know I did the
same.
What
were you waiting for? But it's such a great movie. It has so many profound messages to the human race, especially right now. It's more relevant than ever.